Hey guys, it's Billy and welcome back to Sesh. Today we are doing a weekly TCAP. We are talking about Trisha Paytas saying that she was almost on Euphoria. I know you guys. Ethan joking about frenemies, and James Charles getting absolutely bullied online for his new looks. Let's get into it. So first guys, starting off with Trisha, she posted a TikTok that has people like, what the heck is this about? This cannot be serious. She posted a TikTok explaining that she got an opportunity last year to possibly have been in Euphoria, and she did not know whether or not the opportunity was real or not. So she wanted to make a TikTok about it because she says she doesn't watch the show, but people that watch may know like what they were asking for, because she said she got an email from them last year and she checked it all out to make sure if it wasn't like a scam or anything like that, and it looked pretty legitimate. So she sent them in a self-tape.
Okay, quick story time, how I was approached to be on Euphoria. Okay, so I was originally emailed April 21st. I even went as far as to send a self-tape in, and I probably looked so stupid on it. I don't even know what I did, but yeah.
She did mention that she talked about it on an old podcast that she was on, aka Frenemies, and she didn't want to say Frenemies.
And then I had talked about it on the podcast I was on at the time.
And she said she never heard back.
You can pause to read. This is what they were looking for. I was plus size influencer. I don't watch the show. Let me know if there is such a thing as plus size influencer on the show. From what I gather, no, there might be a plus size, like, you know, schmug addict or something. But May 24th, they like reached out again for Trisha Paytas for June 3rd. I never heard back from them, but was this even a real role?
She did mention this on an episode of Frenemies that she might have been in Euphoria, and people obviously thought it was a joke at the time, or thought that she was in fact being scammed, because the thought of Trisha being in Euphoria just like doesn't really make sense. But if you guys actually watched this season, there is a scene where one of the characters, Kat, is in her room and she is feeling like the pressures of social media and online, and the pressure of like feeling and looking great, and all these influencers talking about body positivity and all of this stuff. And so people feel like that was specifically the scene that they were requesting Trisha be in. And that's the only thing that literally makes sense, because they did say that they were looking for influencers to be on the show. And that was like the only part of the series that had to do with influencers of any kind. But yeah, how crazy would that have been if Trisha was actually on Euphoria? I think people would have absolutely lost their minds, and they might have actually like canceled the show for a freaking hot second there, thinking they let Trisha be on there. And the fact that she doesn't even know like what is even going on, or like why they requested this, is even more hilarious, honestly. But I definitely want to know how you guys feel about the fact that that almost was a thing. Now you guys, we gotta talk about, since we mentioned frenemies, the fact that Ethan also decided to mention frenemies this week on TikTok. He posted a video because there's a trend going around right now that's like major bag alert, and he posted a TikTok and his caption was, "When my therapist finds out about frenemies." And obviously this is just funny for like a million reasons, like Ethan joking about the fact that frenemies like put him in therapy and then he's got a lot to talk about, and there's just a lot to unpack there. In the comments, you guys are even better. Someone said, "So what exactly is it about pizza that traumatized you?" Trisha, when she finds this vid, and makes 47 TikToks about it. "So Domino's is a touchy subject for you, huh?" His therapist, when he finds out he's related to Trisha. Your therapist discovering that 5%. I am literally living for these freaking comments, you guys. This is like the best. The ones about the pizza were the ones that just had me laughing the most. I thought this was so funny and just had to share with you guys, because I mean, come on, Ethan is like making fun of frenemies, and the comments, I just like, how can I not show you guys those? And I'm sure Trisha is not happy about this, because anytime this subject gets brought up, Trisha is just like not having it at all, especially if Ethan is the one bringing up the subject. RIP frenemies. What a time that was, you guys. Like, truly thinking back to that time last year, frenemies, wow, things were so different back then.
Trisha Paytas! Wow. Ain't no
crazy, but that was good.
Ain't no baby. Bye, 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 bye.
Whoa. Congratulations.
Really?
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah.
Just having a conversation. All right, that's it anyway.
Right.
Dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play.
These are us in our Rolls Royces, the peeps.
And now it's just really sad to see how it really truly has all unfolded. Like, if you told me last year that Ethan would not be going to Trisha's wedding and they would not be on speaking terms or even acknowledging that frenemies was a thing, because Trisha didn't even want to name frenemies in her TikTok, I just wouldn't have believed it. I mean, I guess I kind of maybe would have, because Trisha is Trisha, but dang, I'm so sad that that time period is over because it was iconic. I mean, just think about all the things that came out of frenemies. And this week especially, people have been talking about frenemies because Ethan had Oliver Tree on his podcast and they did a whole bit where they were talking about frenemies. And this specific clip has been going around on TikTok. People have been duetting it, saying that it's true and they miss frenemies and all this stuff.
Ain't nobody watching your podcast since Trisha left, dog. You should have gave her that 5%. You should have paid up. I'm saying it, dog.
You got that backwards. Ain't nobody
your team won't
Trisha.
say it. Everyone's on payroll. Nobody will say shit to you. Trisha, he needs you. Even your team is clowning on you, dog.
So I definitely want to know if you guys are missing frenemies because a lot of people seem to be. But anyway, let's get into somebody that frenemies talked about a lot of, and that is James freaking Charles, because people have a ton of questions. He's been getting bullied a ton online about the way that he looks.
You guys, today's brand new video is now up and live on my channel. Recreating my followers' makeup looks, one of my favorite series of all time. We did a Euphoria look, a Spider-Man look, and more. Go check it out. You guys are definitely going to love it.
And there are so many people that think that them judging him is justified. So first, James started off with this post. It was a rather tame one once you think about all the other ones, but he started off with this TikTok. And you guys, the comments were very, very confused, saying, what is going on? I love you, Kris Jenner. I'm convinced this is a social experiment, not the middle part. And the comments just get worse as the days go on. Like, literally, James is getting bullied for all this. And when people saw the next look, they were like, you did this hair on purpose? The makeup is on point, but the hair is a whole different story. The hair gives slimy and just born. Are you trying to do edges? Not this on Black History Month. Then you guys, the hair really started to change with this one. And people said, I do not claim any negative energy from this video. Lil Huddy from Wish. I think I missed a chapter. James in his Trisha Paytas era. And lastly, you guys, this one. This is the one that sent people over the edge. The hair. Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared. I'm quite literally scared. Don't let it happen again. And Twitter was having a field day. Like, if you thought that the TikTok comments were rough, Twitter was having a field day. They said, James, I love you, but get this hair off, please, please. I'm sorry, James, but WTF is up with the hair. James Charles, I would love to know your thought process behind this hair. James Charles really looking like Monica getting the Demi Moore trim right now. People were taking it very far and even said that he looked like Ghislaine Maxwell, saying Ghislaine Maxwell's jail cell looks nice as, which if you guys do not know the convictions there, it is shady for sure, and definitely is a joke that people are making because of James's past and this person, and yeah, that's just not good at all. Bad vibes, bad vibes, bad vibes. So people were definitely taking things far with James and his hair, and definitely are curious as to what he's actually going to post on his channel. I definitely want to know what you guys think about these comments and these hairstyles. Let me know in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.